Hi there. Here again. This is Vernell, Millionaire Smith. Quantify your results. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment below. I will respond. Are you quantifying your results? Or do you know how to quantify your results? You're on a journey towards success. You've done a whole lot to get to the place where you are. You must quantify your results. The reason why you're quantifying your results is because it has already been working, and whatever is working, you ought to multiply it. If you're not quantifying what you're doing, you're going to find that you could inadvertently go in another direction that you did not plan to. When you're quantifying your results, all you're doing is building the blocks on the success or the successes that you would have had before. And it's so much easier to build on previous successes. My mentor says, model successful people. And so in quantifying your results, what you're doing is multiplying. You're multiplying some more and multiplying some more. As with a foundation, the foundation starts with the cement and I guess the wiring and all those stuff. For you that do construction, you know what I'm talking about. You know how it starts. And once that is stabilized, because when you pour the concrete, you leave that for a couple of days and you let it mold itself. And then when you do that, you begin to build. And you build some more. And you build some more. Until you have that 40-story corporate office or building that was envisioned in the first place. And so, as with construction, or even with education, a child starts from they're born and you're teaching them stuff. And then it moves from you teaching them to them learning stuff based on what they see. And then it goes further into them getting into the various levels of school. So the very same way, there's quantification there. Quantify your results. They are building blocks to success. Every success that you achieve, or every small success that you achieve on your way to success, should be celebrated. I did a video on that, so you can go and look at the video. But you should quantify your success, because it's going to take you to the ultimate success. How do you quantify your success? First and foremost, you're going to remain focused. Because when you're focused, your tunnel vision, and it's not easy for someone to derail you when you have tunneled vision. You're focused on where you're going. Then you're going to write down everything. Everything that you plan to do, whether it's daily or weekly, however it is, you write it down. Anytime you have a task set ahead of you, What you're going to do with that task is you're going to work it to its completion. Work your task. You're always going to ensure that every meticulous detail is within your task. There's no point in having a task, but something is missing. That's not quantifying. And so within that task, you're going to ensure that everything that is needed is there. And then you're going to ensure that everything that you set out to do within that task is stipulated. You're not going to start planting peas and then you're going to go off to corn when you still have 2 buckets of peas unplanted. You must ensure that in the process of quantifying your results, you have everything that you need and you're building on it. You're building on one block after the other. Ensure that you're using even keel when laying your foundation. Because when you complete and achieve one success, you have to start something else. And so you must ensure that you're building correctly. Be vitally assured that you're building correctly. You want to also ensure that doubt, fear, and negativity has no place as you seek to quantify. Do not second guess yourself. When you second guess yourself, you're engaging in doubt and fear. Do not second guess yourself. Successful people will tell you they went ahead with the plan, and if it didn't work, they adjusted their sails. Do not second guess your success. It's not going to quantify your results. The foundation has already been laid. If you have laid a firm foundation, whatever else you do becomes impenetrable. It cannot be easily penetrated. Quantify your results. On your road to success, as you reach from one level to the next, especially when you're getting to the top, it's imperative to quantify. Because at that point, you're so close to completion. Your focus should only be quantification. Steer the course. Remain focused. Do what you need to do night and day in and day out. Do not procrastinate. Do it now. Make the call now. Meet the guests now. Take the clothes to the laundry now. You only have this now moment. This now moment of doing everything now is going to propel you with quantifying your results, because your now is all that you know. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You don't know what's going to happen next week. You don't know what's going to happen 3 hours from now. The only thing that you have to hold on to is your now moment. Do not waste your now moment. Because especially with social media, they're seeking to get your attention all the time. You cannot quantify your results if you're being pulled here and there and pulled here and there. Because people will seek to pull you in all sorts of directions. Everybody is seeking to get your time, your attention. Quantify your results by steering your course. Do not allow yourself to be pulled here, there, and everywhere. You cannot quantify your results that way. If you need to, stay off of social media unless it's bringing you money. If it's not bringing you wealth and success, stay away from it. I learned that from my mentor. When I am on social media, I am on social media seeking wealth and seeking knowledge. I am not one to scroll up and down. I must admit, I used to do that. I stopped doing that from last year, October. This is October again. For 1 full year, I have not wasted my time scrolling on social media. I am not going to do it. When I'm on social media, as I've been trained and I've learned to love it, it's gaining knowledge on how to become successful and wealthy. Use your time wisely. I did a video on that as well. Quantify your results. Build on your successes that you have already. Build on your successes that you're continuing to have. Continue to quantify, and then quantify that, and then quantify that. Because you are the sole responsibility, or you are the sole responsible person with the responsibility of quantifying your results. Do you really believe that somebody is going to do that for you? You have the sole responsibility of building your blocks. You have the sole responsibility of ensuring stability with the blocks that you build. Do you really believe somebody won't come behind you and knock those blocks and have a ricocheting effect? Everything just goes tumbling south. If it's propelling you forward, that's okay. But tumbling south? So you have the responsibility to quantify. Build on it. Build on your greatness. Build on your knowledge. Invest in yourself some more. Continue to quantify what you've been doing already. If you're spending 8 and 10 hours quantifying somebody else's results, why wouldn't you quantify yours? You're making somebody else successful. Some of you even boast on how you've been on a job for 20 years. I hear people do it all the time. And so you've quantified for them. And you see their successes. And then you're upset when you can't get that raise. That is because you're not quantifying your results. You're quantifying somebody else's. And so your greatness that you have within you, use that on a daily basis. Give yourself the next 365 days to work on your mindset. Work on your greatness. Get yourself more knowledge. And then repeat it. I've learned that repetition is the mother of skill. Doing something great and continuing to do it over and over and over and over again. The ultimatum is success. The ultimatum is wealth. That's the ultimate. Quantify your results. Quantify all of the successes that you have made. If you have done 14 things and they've all been successful, why haven't you consolidated them, put them all together, and build on that? Your results is great. And so if your results is great, quantify it. I always hear people say it's not broken. So if it's not broken, you don't have to fix it. You build on it. You quantify it. Make the preposition or make that value preposition so outstanding, it only can be quantified. Work on you. It's all about you. It's all about your success. It's all about your greatness. Quantify your results, because the path that you're on leads to greatness. Don't forget, if you haven't done so already, like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you want more of knowing how to quantify your results. This is Vernell, Millionaire Smith, timing out.